I've got wings and boobies.
She's literally just staring at the camera. How are we competing against that?
Yeah, how are we competing against that?
I mean, we can't. For the rest of your life.
Go with the Dark Knight.
Can I do this or what?
Yeah.
One movie is Goodfellas. Okay.
Oh, we have to choose one of the four. Hold on a second.
Listen.
Stop interrupting her.
Don't interrupt,
Want
Liz,
me to
guys.
mute them all, Liz? I
All of
can.
you guys be quiet right now.
Oh my
We're trying
God.
to talk, okay? Do not.
Okay,
Oh, hang on a second. We got a phone call. Oh, sorry.
So, how did you get the link to get in the Zoom room? This is Liz. No?
It's on Twitter.
It's on Twitter?
Yes.
Twitter.
You know what? I might have shared the wrong link.
You want me?
Hey, John.
John, are you there?
Wait, what's the little
What's
baby
up?
in the right-hand corner?
We can't hear you.
John, you're tripping me out, bro.
Man, looks like you just ordered some Coke.
Oh, shit.
Now! What? Man,
What
check it
is
out. It's
going
on. It's on the ground. Oh, wait, now some chicks on him. There's some dudes on him.
What is going on?
Wait. Oh, they're doing CPR. John! John's doing it. Get his ass back alive, dude.
Got
Where
eight.
we are? Oh, there goes John.
Wait, why are we frozen?
Where'd John go?
Hey, John. Restaurant wearing that.
On like
If I was a woman.
10 of your monitors, you got.
What is she saying?
Wow. Wow. This is great. This is content. I don't know why we only have 11.
Hey, John, hang out with us, man. You know?
Yeah.
There he is. He's there. Hey, John, what's up, dog? How you been?
Oh, here we go again. That's where I put the Zoom link. I meant to.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, shit.
Yeah! He's pooping.
Great. Look at that. Shit away, John.
Yeah, no, he has. Hey, when you gotta go to, he must have had Maria's.
Cantina. Restaurant. Bye, John.
And a championship semi-finals. Oh, fuck this shit, man. I'm gonna cut this shit off. All right.
We'll get there. All
Yeah,
right,
we'll
next,
take care of Jim. We gotta take care of Jim.
we got the
You know what-
ugliest Bert and Ernie I've ever seen in my life. What the hell is that?
Oh my god.
Kind of looks like Ray.
Right, that's that.
Sorry.
I mean,
I don't have a filter. I'm sorry. You
one?
guys gonna put shit like them.
Is that-
Barney, what's up? It's John. Oh fuck!
Oh
John,
no. John got her.
God, no!
John.
He's getting in a coffin? What is he getting in?
And we didn't get. What's that sound? What is that sound, horse?
It's this sound.
You sure you don't want to tell them about your pediatric hemorrhoid?
What's John doing? Wait, I gotta watch John on the hey, Joe Barney.
Oh, Johnson! What?
Go out now.
John's throwing up.
That was horse yesterday after eating meatballs from 7-Eleven.
That's what a Zoom bomber is.
That's a Zoom bomber, huh?
Oh, okay.
That's our first official Zoom bomb.
We got Zoom Bomb, folks. Fucking A.
Protester.
Zoom Bomb City.
That was fun.
It's
And
it's
he's got his ugly ass feet down there too. You don't even have
he's
shoes on.
barefoot. I didn't even notice that. Costume.
boy.
So you get the orange coat, prison garb, the fake wig, and the glasses. And eBay said, nah, we're not gonna allow that. So they pulled them all down.
Why?
They said they didn't want to have Jeffrey Dahmer.
He's a serial killer. He ate.
It's more like Justin Bieber.
Oh, that's the dude that ate people?
Yes.
That's the idiot.
Yes.
Oh, that dude's freaky. Yeah, fuck him. I wouldn't do it either.
Then he ate them.
He's missing one piece of the costume. I would have actually had one more piece, a bag of Old Trapper, and then when people ask what that is, I go, no, not what, who. Remember Trapper used to call me the Jim Rome show?
Oh, are we
That's what we
doing?
should talk about. What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you at work?
I did that on the water hole. I crapped in my van.
Oh, I just farted. Did you hear that? I jumped into my chair. A little fart came out.
Good.
And I could see it in slow motion coming out of my mouth.
Oh, a Luke?
No. I almost had an embarrassing situation happen though. The bathrooms weren't working, and I needed to go now. Like,
You know?
I had somebody ask me if I was a bot.
Are you a bot?
Well,
Have any of us in
Well.
this room actually seen Liz live?
I can't do it. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
Wow, that sounded really weird.
That's an explosion.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. Oh, wait. Giants play at 5 o'clock tonight. So, good. I get to see a little bit of a baseball game. What's up, everyone? It's Monday, I think. Boy, crazy. I think I sat on my hat because it's not right. I can't get it right.
For some reason, anytime I wear a hat, and I was having this conversation with my older brother, and he's like, "Why is my hat always crooked? You know, it's always like this. Why is it always crooked?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And then I look, and then my hat's crooked. I'm like, "What's going on here?"
Right. Now, this one,
So-
I think, because it was on under a chair, under a blanket.
Those
I probably
smaller hats, I find, go crooked easier than the bigger ones for some reason. I don't know why.
I like, and remember, we've had this discussion with 12 Wood. I hate the flat bill. I hate with a passion a flat bill hat. Okay, anyway, we can talk about hats all day.
That's too loud. That's too loud.
Probably not what we're going to talk about.
Oh my God!
I like that kid with the new audio. What's up? Aloha, Eric. You know what? I tried to check this out, Eric. I do see you're posting from Hawaii, and you know what? I don't blame you, because when I go on a cruise, everyone on Facebook knows I'm on a fucking cruise because it's my turn to show off, because I know everyone else that goes on vacation, they're posting all their, like, for example, when Hedstrom Bacon goes to Disney World, I see tons of Disney World.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. When I go to Disney World.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Look, this is Hedstrom Bacon at the Avatar. This is Hedstrom Bacon at the Wild Safari. Hey, you did take a picture with your haunted horse shirt from Disney World. I was much appreciative.
That was cool.
You've done
I know.
that
It's, you
from
know.
several locations. You've worn that shirt to, I haven't said it yet. Although I'm very, very.
That was a
very-
preemptive one because you're going to say it and I'm going to miss one.
Tyler says, I'm on vacation all the time. Signed stay-at-home dads. I see what you did there. Let's catch up on the chat. Darren says it's fucking Monday, fuckers. By the way, thank you, Darren.
Shut
Thank
up,
you,
Tyler.
Eric, for retweeting the show. I mean, Eric retweeted the show from Hawaii, so that is a big deal.
hello.
It is a big deal.
He's full of shit.
Well, Eric is full of shit, but he shared the show from Hawaii.
And I messed up when speaking of Eric,
I gotta get
because he's like, "Hey, guess what row I'm in?" And of course, I'm like,
34.
"Stupid me." So exactly.
I knew what he was saying.
I had not. That sound has to go up a little bit. I wasn't cluing in because I had not had my coffee yet, and
Fair enough.
I said, "Did you get on the be downgrade list?" And then I
saw that.
actually found Gundy saying be downgrade him, and I put 29, and he said close.
34.
So there you go.
Right. I was watching you two banter back and forth on that. Anyway, this was the closest thing I found to a Hawaiian beach. I don't think this is Hawaii. I can't tell. If it is, it's a perpetual sunset because it's a sunset for like Japan. That's supposed to be Hawaii.
Oh, that was me. I thought that was you.
You thought
Like,
that
apparently-
music?
Apparently I
that was me?
started that.
You thought that was me?
I thought that was you because you're. I thought that was you.
No, that's you. Where'd you
That
get
was
that
me.
shit?
Oh, I've got a whole thing of.
No,
of
that's
island
fine.
music.
We're good.
I know, but
If that's the music that pulls my stream down, I'm gonna be pissed
know.
because at least if the stream comes down and it's good music, I'm like, oh well,
It's just a luau.
Oh, there you go. Sound like yodeling. Yodel.
I know that first one kind of sounded like some redneck guys went to Hawaii and
Well, it
like
sounded
grabbed-
Japanese to start
grabbed
off
instruments.
with.
You racist piece of shit.
Like, where's my drop? All right, that's muted. So, just an FYI, look, real quick. I know you guys are sick of hearing this. I am covering for the boss this week, so the shows are scheduled for 5 o'clock.
Who the hell cares?
But like today, there was a period of time today I thought it was going to run late. So if it's not here on 5 o'clock and you're like, where the hell's the show? Look at my Twitter feed.
Who gives a fuck?
I'll say, hey, I'm going to be 45 minutes late or 30 minutes late or whatever.
Who gives a shit?
I mean, there's a chance. I mean, if I'm 2 hours late, then it's going to get canceled. But anyway, so I was running real tight today. I got the show up, but I didn't get to finish my dinner. All right. So I only need to get through 3 more days because the 4-day work week. So I got Monday in the books. I got to get through Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then my boss can have his fucking job back because I don't want it.
Oh my God! Who the hell
cares? That said, the other thing to note, I think I was threatening this in November. I might pull the stream off of Twitter. And here's why. They started going back to links again, where the show stays up for about 10 minutes and then it turns into a link. The stupidest shit ever, because all the engagement goes down. Fuck! If I want to have a link up there saying come to my show, I'll stream it to YouTube for free. I won't pay Twitter $40 a month to stream the show. I'll just take the YouTube clip anyway. So I've canceled my Twitter. I have it through April 15th, tax day. And if they don't fucking fix that problem again like they did in December, I'm done. It's a crappy product. You charge $40 a month to stream, and you put a link. GIFs appear for free. But shows that are paying $40 a month show up as a link? Come on, bro.
It should
Next,
be a
you're going to
video.
sell a Tesla without a battery in it. Doesn't do me any good. Elon, fix your shit. Stop doing 20 different things. And this isn't politics. And focus on your 3 companies. Stop your spaceships from blowing up. Stop your Twitter feed from posting a link when it should be the video in a box. And what's the third thing he owns? The spaceship, X. Oh, and your Tesla. Go fix your fucking Teslas. Stop doing 100 million things. Because you're doing 100 things badly. Do 3 things well. And not 100 things bad. There you go. There's my rant. Anyway, I canceled my subscription because I'm not paying for shit. Sorry. There we go. There's my rant. I didn't even know I was going to rant, but it pisses me off. It's like, fucking get your shit together. He's raised prices 3 months in a row on the streaming.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
It started at 16 a month, went up to 32 a month, and now it's up to 40, and it's crap. You know what?
It's a complete crap.
It is a complete crap. Anyway, Elon is an idiot. Elon, I think, is his own worst enemy. Elon's probably the most ADD person on the entire planet. And that's coming from someone that has ADD. But that dude cannot just focus on like 2 or 3 companies. He's got little fucking God, dude. Make your 3 companies run well. And I watched Tesla stock go down, down, down. I'm sure the stockholders would like to focus.
Die sehr gewaltig war in Deutschland.
He's fixing his Teslas.
Erfahrung erleben können, dass die nationalsozialistischen Prophezeiungen keine Phrasen sind. Es ist die Hauptmacht, der wir all dieses Unglück verdanken, das internationale Judentum.
German's such an ugly
Sie werden sich nur erinnern an die Reichstagssitzung, in der ich erklärte, wenn das Judentum sich etwa einbildet.
Ooh, the Germans are mad at me. I'm so scared. Ooh, the Germans.
The German language, you know, there's the Romance language, right? Italian, French, what else?
Spanish.
Is Spanish considered a Romance language?
It is.
Okay. And then there's the horrible sounding language like Arabic, German. Oh gosh.
You racist piece of shit.
But the
Oh my God. Who the hell cares?
it sounds just angry. Even when it's
Let's
like,
talk about Chinese people.
you're asking a woman out,
Kung fu.
asking a woman out, and it sounds angry, like, you know, you're trying to get her to go out to dinner with her, like, and you're like,
There's a German comedian named Mario something or other, and he's hilarious. He does a lot of stuff. He makes fun of the Germans, but he also is like, he's like, oh, you do this in America, and you know it's very inefficient. The Germans are more efficient. And then every time he's like, if you're crossing the road, you can't use your right hand to wave to somebody. You have to use your left hand for obvious reasons, because if your right hand goes up in a certain pattern.
Oh, yeah. No, geez, it never even dawned on me there.
Right.
Yeah, you're like,
It's
wait,
actually really
like,
funny.
Stop.
Yeah.
Left hand, please. Right?
Yeah, exactly. It is his wife is Jewish, actually.
Stop it.
You know what? So we've identified the Romance languages, and we've identified the ones that don't sound they sound angry. I have no idea what American English sounds like because I speak it. Does it sound angry, or does it sound romantic, or is it just a big...
I think it depends on where you're coming from and where, you know, I think that people think that we just talk really fast.
Maybe.
Yeah. But then, I mean, go down south and it's like a drawl. But I mean, if you hear somebody from down south and they've got a heavy drawl.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, especially if you go to, say, Louisiana, that English sounds like, I mean, somebody from Jamaica speaking English. I mean, they're speaking English, but there's also words in there that you just don't understand, right? So
You racist piece of shit.
I know. I brought up the Jamaicans, but give me a break. They, you know, certain words, it's just like I can't understand what the hell they're saying. And we speak English fluently.
You know what? I'm going to try to find this real quick. Okay, so let's see if this works. I ran across this the other day, and it was hilarious. So I have done this. Maybe it's racist. I don't know if it's racist, but I've tried to talk. You sound like you're talking in a foreign language, like you're like, you know, you say that, and you make up words, and to you it sounds kind of like what it sounds like to them. I found a guy.
Let's talk about Chinese people.
This is the exact guy. This guy pretends he does the same thing where I'm just saying gibberish, but he does the same thing with English. He's not an English speaker. Listen to what anyway, this is a guy trying to fake English. Oh, shit. It'd help if I had audio. Why does it start muted if I'm on YouTube? All right.
Always up, Pakistan, Patan. Today we have to the border in Afghanistan. We near have to the Afghani OCC border area. We have to the rocket launcher firing after in the people 35 to the Boston.
روز انگلیش که خبرونه خلا گوگا
Police of Pakistan Baton. Today we have to the border in Afghanistan. We near to the Afghani OCC border area. We have to their workers launcher firing after the people 35.
He said the word
Now,
people.
If you want to look up something funny, there's a I think he's from Finland, and his name's Ismo, and he talks about like the English language and learning stuff, and he does this like 4-minute rant. You could do it as like a segment in here.
Yeah.
It's like if you look up Ismo and the word shit, and he goes on this like 3-minute rant, and it is good content. Or he talks about he'll talk about stuff like I don't know. Pick a word and you know he'll do.
All right, let's do it. It's 3 minutes. We'll see how long we get through it.
Did you find? Yeah, I think it's a short on
3:48. We can do this. Let's do it.
3:48. Yeah. This is really good. This is a shit rant. This is really good stuff.
All right, here we go.
Hardest word in America has been the word shit.
Yeah.
I thought it's easy, that I know what shit means. But it turns out I didn't know shit. I think it's the most complicated word. Like, how can it be if something is bad, it's shit? If something is really good, it's the shit. I would have never guessed that. I had to study that shit. So important, the article. Like if I give shit, to you, that means that I'm telling you off. But if I give a shit, then I care. And if I take shit, then I accept that you are bullying me. But if I take a shit, I take a shit. And I learned that my shit is always good and positive, but your shit, his shit, her shit, always bad. Like, I can't deal with her shit. I have to put up with his shit. Clean up your shit. But don't touch my shit. And then I learned that if somebody says, I have shit to do, it can refer to any activity whatsoever. Any, except one, actually shitting. Nobody says that when they're going to the bathroom. Nobody, except me. I love to do that. I love to do that. Oh, I have to go. I have shit to do. What are you going to do? I have already told you. And then I learned that the phrase "and shit" doesn't mean anything. If somebody says "and shit," it's nothing. It's just something that you say to make your list sound longer. Like if somebody says, "Oh, I like to travel and shit." You have to know that they only like to travel. And to make it even more complicated, shit can be divided into a piece of shit. And that has a completely different meaning. A piece of shit is a bad movie, a lousy car, or a person who's being selfish. And the piece of shit can get bigger and bigger, but it can never be the whole shit. Like if I'm a piece of shit, I'm being selfish. And if I'm a giant piece of shit, I'm even more selfish. But if I'm the shit, I'm great. Thanks a lot. Thanks, I've been Ismo.
Good job, Bacon. That was funny.
Yeah, so his name is Ismo Leikola, Leikola, Ismo, ISMO.
I
So
just
if you just
found
look up Ismo comedian,
That's what
you'll
I
find.
found. Ismo comedian. I found it.
Yeah, he's
That's
really
funny.
good at that. And
It's
the
a complete
delivery though,
crap.
the delivery is like
Oh, it's perfect, especially with the foreign accent.
yeah, with the
that's
head,
what sells it.
What accent? I don't have an accent. You have an accent. It's funny when we go travel in
Right.
the U.S. We're like, where are you from? Oh, we're from Canada. It's interesting the way the conversation will go depending on how we, if I say we're from Windsor, Ontario, we could be from California. There's a Windsor, Ontario in California, right?
A Windsor, Ontario.
Yeah.
Together, the words
You've
together?
heard of Ontario Airport, right?
Well, I've heard of Ontario, but not Windsor. Windsor. I can't even say it now. Windsor. I've never heard of Windsor, Ontario, California.
Apparently there is. I don't know. I could be
Wow.
wrong. We could. I'll double check that. Or if we just say, oh, we're from Canada. Oh, it's cold. It's cold up there, isn't it? Yeah. I'm like,
Right.
where are you from? Oh, Minnesota. Dude,
Right.
seriously. So we get into that stuff. It's
Right.
funny, and then they're like, well, you don't really have an accent. Like, well, we live on a border town. We do our temperature in Fahrenheit. So it's just like you don't have an accent. I'm like, who has an accent? I mean, you're from Michigan. If you say the word garden, you say it garden. That's an accent. I'm
Right.
sorry. Ask a person from Michigan to say certain words. Ask them to say car, and somebody with a heavy Michigan accent will say car. That's what it'll
That's
sound
like
like. I'm
Boston too. Ka.
yeah, they'll say ka, but like you'll hear the R. Boston, it's like ka,
Ka, yeah.
C-A-H. But you'll hear the R in the Michigan or but they'll say car. It's just this like really in your face kind of. And then obviously I don't know about you, but I always get New Jersey, New York mixed up. But don't tell them that because they'll get mad about it. Yeah.
They
Pretty
just sound
close.
angry.
Yeah, pretty close. Angry and obnoxious, right? A car. Yeah, right. The Tourette's is kicking in.
Yeah.
So,
Hold up.
yeah.
Someone
So-
isn't gonna like
Shut up,
that.
bye.
Your move,
And then I'm sorry, but
but
I'm sorry. I don't say sorry. I said sorry. I'm sorry, but sometimes people from New England or Boston, whatever, they sound like they're from the New York area to me. Like sometimes there's certain words.
I
that,
would never pick out New Jersey and New York. I just say they sound like they're from the East Coast. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
pick the two apart.
You take a person from North Dakota, they sound just like somebody from the East Coast of Canada.
Do you say
They
a
sound
boot?
exactly like about.
About.
I did.
I'm a little
I don't say a
harder on it.
boot.
About.
I say about. Yeah.
Okay. A boot.
I mean, we tend to enunciate the U's, right? Because we add U's to certain words
Oh,
like
got it.
color,
A boot.
COLOUR,
Okay.
color.
Real quick.
But look
let me
up
catch
the
on
American
chat.
band Living Color. Living Color. They spell it COLOUR.
Oh, that's wrong. All right, let's see. I said all right again. Some of it.
All right.
Let me catch up on the chat. Diesel donuts for my asshole neighbor. Black smoke incoming. Where's the one Jay had? Let me catch up here. Burning purple unicorn. What the hell? Talking about weed strains. That's interesting. All the potheads. And no, I don't have Jay's shirt ready yet. I said I was going to do it this weekend, and then I ended up prepping for my job. So fuck. Yeah. All my fellow sunbathers are like, "What the fuck?" Because I'm the bag watching the show without ear pods. Sharing is caring. Oh, everyone on the beach can hear the show. Hey, what's up, everyone? Aloha.
Hi.
Aloha, aloha. Wiki,
Hello.
wiki. If at Hot Horse isn't here, we can count on Ryan and Sacktown. Yeah, I saw they're live as well. I don't know why they decided to start doing their shows at 5 p.m. Thanks for that. I'm glad I helped out your show and your tech and gave you all those pointers so you can go head-to-head against me. Ryan, Grant, Jerry, I didn't help, so he's fine. Ryan, Grant, yeah, I gave you all these tips. Oh, restream and do this and OBS and all this stuff. And
Feel good about yourself, Ryan.
They go head-to-head against me. That's really nice. I've been
Ryan
doing
trying to
this
be
time
Mr.
slot.
Cool is so great.
And then I love how Ryan's all like, Rome moved his showtime, and I've been doing the 2 o'clock show
Kinda
forever.
ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I've been doing the 5 o'clock forever, and you guys went ahead against me. bags, and I'm kidding. Just in case everyone, Ryan is cool. I'm just being fake because I know that shit gets back to him. He's like, "Oh,
that's a joke. Did you get? We like to have fun here.
It's like, is that why you?
We like to have fun here.
Threw you off of the water hole? I haven't thrown him off of the water hole. I've had that question asked.
I'm not allowed to stand up for myself.
Let's see. This isn't an anticipated train wreck situation. We're still fine.
Wow, it's a blast from the past.
That was a train wreck. Jane Humble. Hey, Haunted Horse. Okay, this is where I was looking for this. I saw this going by, but I couldn't interrupt whatever we were talking about. Hey, Haunted Horse. This is from Jay. My son builds those rockets you talk about blowing up, but they don't blow up. They bring astronauts home. Fair enough, they brought the astronauts home, but I've seen over a dozen of them explode. So either that was fake news on every channel out there, or they do explode.
I got a take on that. You don't think that NASA rockets ever exploded? You think that every single every single rocket that NASA put up in the air did what it was supposed to do? No, it's just that the people are gonna. Yeah.
However, I'm making the point, if Elon would stick to his 3 companies, maybe out of the 3 out of 10 rockets that explode, maybe only 1 out of 10 would.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm not allowed to stand up for myself.
I think 2 of those rockets are because he's out doing everything other than, remember those kids that were stuck in the cave and he was trying to figure out how to do that? And then they're like, yeah, we don't need your help. We're on it. And then he called that guy gay or something. Let them rescue the kids, which they ultimately did, and stick to your 3 companies. Stick to your space company, your car company, and then most importantly, X, because that affects me. I don't have a Tesla and I don't go up in a rocket. But this affects me. So fix your shit. I don't want to see it link. I want to see the picture streaming on my show, and then when the show's over, I want to see that in my feed for all time. You know what? And I was checking to make sure it wasn't just me. So I looked at Ryan's. They've been linking his stuff. Okay. And then I went to Steve's. They've been linking you guys too. What are we paying for? It's a waste of fucking money.
You're on the wrong website, buddy.
No one clicks on links. That's my point. Nobody clicks on links. If you see a link, are you going to click on it? No, no one will. Maybe if the link said free porn, I would click on it. But other than free porn, you're not clicking on it. I thought the delivery was shitty. Ha ha! See what you did there, Tyler.
There you go, yeah.
Hey, sweetheart, you need to take a break from pornography.
Darren says, that shit was better than your show, Haunted Horse. Put it back on loop and leave the chat on. Darren, I can't wait until Darren's Garage comes back on because I'm going to be in the chat going, this fucking sucks. Your audio's horrible. Except I would do that.
Yeah, pretty soon I bet they'll all be swinging together. Just a big old fucking suck.
Suck. I couldn't remember that drop. Darren likes
that's the hormone monster from the hell's the name
is there
of
a
that
hormone am I on a hormone monster?
No, well, you are a hormone monster apparently. So,
oh, I'm venting. You have a day at the, when look, my job.
Big Mouth. Sorry, Big Mouth is the name of the show. The hormone monster is funny because it's his hormones, right? And his nose is like in the shape of a cut penis.
A penis. Hilarious.
Yeah.
Liz is here.
What the heck was that?
Good evening.
Wait, no. I said Liz is here.
Liz!
There.
Elizabeth!
That makes my evening.
Elizabeth!
That makes my evening. I know. I needed to hear that. Elizabeth! Liz! And every time she hears that, she thinks her mom's yelling at her. That's funny. I'm just saying, when my boss is there, my phone rings maybe once a day. When he's not there, it rings about 20 times a day. So I'm like trying to get rid of all this energy.
Oh, you're wired for sound, dude. It's pretty good.
I'm.
Are you going to be like this all week?
Holy shit, I hope not.
Yeah, just until when I get to Thursday night, dude, I am going to be in the Thursday night show is going to be the fucking best show ever.
Well,
I'm so happy.
was it last Thursday or last Wednesday? You were in a pretty shitty mood.
Oh, I was
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
You were grumpy that night.
Yeah.
I didn't catch it live, but I caught the replay, and I was like, oh, wow. He's,
I you know what's great? I was pissed. I was in a bad mood going into that show. After being in the seat for about 15 minutes, I felt good. I like hanging with all you guys. I love the chat. Yeah, that is my mother, Liz says. Yep.
Hi.
Liz! Elizabeth!
Liz! Elizabeth! Elizabeth!
That is the best
it just
fucking
builds,
drop
right?
we've got.
Do you like the way it builds? It just builds up.
It's
The three of them.
awesome.
Elizabeth!
Like, she means business on the third one. That third one,
the
she
heck
means
was that?
business.
Right?
What the heck was that?
Oh my gosh, that's great.
Oh, isn't Liz leading her?
She was last.
That's
So I looked a couple days ago. She was in the lead. I'm toast.
Yeah.
I'm dead. I'm dead in the water.
Well, here's the thing: if Auburn loses, if Florida wins, if Florida beats Auburn, I'm golden, because most of the people are screwed. And then if Houston beats Duke, then I'm really in good shape, because I had Houston and Michigan State in the final. So with Michigan State going down, I mean, Auburn just destroyed them. But man, 17-0 run that they did in the first half.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched the game or not, but Auburn had a 17-0 run, and that was the difference in the game, because I think the game was like 6 or 8 points difference. It was just like, wow.
24th place. Are you up in the top 10? You're up there?
I think I'm tied for like 8th, so I'm in the top 10. Yeah.
Yeah, you need Duke to lose, because I'd say the top 6 players, 5 of the 6 at the very top have Duke. So if they lose in the final four, if they lose before the championship game, that'll kick a lot of people out of the top.
Yeah, because they're playing, and I mean, it's chalk all the way around. It's all number
Houston
ones,
winning, right?
Right?
You have
it's all number ones.
Houston?
Yeah, I've got Houston. Yeah. So I had Houston, Duke, Michigan State, and I think it was, who was the number 2 in who was Patino's St. John's. I had St. John's. I went on a flyer with St. John's. So I had 2 number 2 seeds in the final.
This was the year to pick the favorites. I mean, there were
Yeah,
a couple Cinderellas early, but once you got to the 32, it was mainly
exactly.
Favorites. Okay, I do have some weird news. Let's get to it.
We're halfway through the show and we're just getting to the news.
and you know, and it's funny because I mean, we could just riff for the rest of the show.
Bullshit.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I don't know, but some people tune. I don't know why people tune in. Why Oh wow! Once again, the links are distracting me. There's like naked women. Why do they do that? Look at this. The thumbnails. These are not stories I'm going to talk about. In fact, I didn't even see them. But this one over here is not sex related. Passengers class over reclined seat in midair. Okay, that happens. Rumble aboard flight. But then you've got, I paid nearly $6,000 for a beauty chip to look hotter. Why women are ditching lingerie they're wearing. OnlyFans star Lily Phillips reveals reason she sobbed. And then there's this one with butt cheeks, but I can't even read the article. There's just butt cheeks. Like, they have definitely got the algorithm set to my horny level. They're all horny stories. It's like, where's the...
I've actually got that drop from, I think it's one of the Chris Hansen things.
Yes.
Where I can't control
I can't control my horny level.
I've got that somewhere. It's in my list of like,
I want to see
I've probably got about 50 or 60 drops that I have to edit. And I just never get around to it. I sit down to do something and then speaking of drops, real quick. So I'm putting my taxes together and my accountant's name is Terry. So every time it's just, Terry. So I texted my wife today and I said, I had to do this. And then so-and-so is going to talk to Terry. And I put it in big block letters.
This is like a porn
Anyways.
article. I am
Next.
listening to you talk about Jerry, but all these pictures on this article are all like softcore. So anyway, I'm like, what the hell? Why is there an ass on the screen? This
20
is the
for oral,
headline.
50 for half and half. Anal will cost you extra.
This is the
Hey,
headline.
baby, you looking for a party? Scissor me timbers!
Hot wifing is a bizarre new sex trend, but couples swear it's saving their marriages. What the hell is hot wifing? Is it what now? I know what swinging is, but I do
the
not know
upside
what
down
hot
pineapple.
wifing is.
Oh, speaking of the upside down pineapple, do you know that they've banned that from certain cruise lines?
Oh, really?
They have.
They
will take that pineapple off of your door.
They'll just find another way, another coded message way.
Yeah, there'll be another code. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they'll figure that out and it'll
Yeah.
get around.
That's funny. The pineapple. You know what? It's so funny that 2 weeks ago on the After Hour show with Jim Rome, T-Bob Abear was talking about the upside down pineapple. I mean,
He
that's
was,
how
right?
I
heard that. He was talking about lube the other day, and I guess he got uncomfortable. But okay,
Yeah,
move on.
coconut
Go ahead.
oil.
Let's go.
Well, next. So this says hot wifing is a bizarre new sex trend, but couples swear it's saving their marriages. What's interesting about I don't know what hot wifing is. I know what hot bunking is. Hot bunking is used in the Navy, especially like submarines where it's all close quarters and every inch of space on a submarine. What the hell is has that? To be designated. So what happens in hot bunking in the Navy is as soon as the sailor gets out of bed, another one gets in the same bed because they don't have enough beds for everyone to have their own.
Oh, okay. I would have thought that hot bunking was like a Dutch oven or something.
No. It just means it's 8 hours shift.
You go into someone's bunk area and you let one rip.
So it's
and then
three
you just-
different
and then-
sailors
and then you
sharing
just-
the same bed.
And then you just run out.
Hot bunking. No, it's
Hot
three sailors
bunking.
sharing the same bed. So 8 hours. That guy gets out. Then the next guy gets in 8 hours, and then the third guy gets in for the last 8 hours, and they rotate. That's called hot bunking. I want to know what hot wifing is. This was not even scheduled, but I saw the bare ass cheeks of some woman, and it caught my eye. And now
Oh, we
we're
have
off
breaking
on a
news.
tangent. Oh,
Wait, hang on.
Shit is about to get real. HollywoodRejects.com has breaking news.
This is live breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Gail says, Horace, it's not called swinging anymore. That's 70s. It's the quote unquote lifestyle now.
So if my wife and I are out and we see another couple and we're like, what do? You go, so we're all about the lifestyle.
Hold on, I'm talking to my friend here.
If we say we're about the lifestyle, the other couple know what that means if they're into the lifestyle.
20 for oral, 50 for half and half. Anal will cost you extra.
Extra.
Peter Anderson says, well, you're logged into Chrome and they're trying to push stories, sell you stuff based on your click history. Yeah, but that's the New York Post.
Hey,
It's
it
their
happens.
stories.
It happens on Apple with Safari as well. It's not
Well,
just
no,
Chrome.
this is their stories that they have on the Post. They're just giving me all the sex ones, which means that my algorithm, I've been clicking on sex stories. All right, let's find out what hot wifing is. I didn't know that I was going to learn this tonight, but I'm here we go. Once again, the headline for those just joining: hot wifing is a Butt bizarre sex? new sex trend, but couples swear it's saving their marriages. Couples are Butt sex? opening up their relationships in a new trend called hot wifing, which sees husbands watch their wives sleep with other men.
Butt sex?
Hey, I'm not judging.
I'm a slut. Get me a cheeseburger.
I'm not judging, but that's the last thing
I
I
think
want to
she
see
likes
my
me.
wife do.
I don't know what a penis pump is.
I want more of it myself. I'm not going to farm it out to some other guy. Give more to me. It's, quote, it's kind of like letting your friend just drive your car. Explained one husband named Logan, according to the Daily Mail. Quote, he gets to see how well it rides. He's got to give... He's got to give it back, but it creates a sense of pride. You get a little taste of what my life is like, unquote. So you're doing it with your friends? Jeez. So you get to see them all.
That sounds delicious.
So what? You go to the next barbecue and you invite your friend over and you're like, so did you like that ride last week? I get it every night. It's like a sense of pride. That is whack.
Hey!
Multiple couples partnered with the adult site Wifery.
Nice.
So that the wives can bed professional porn stars as part of the unconventional new practice.
Motherfuckers! Y'all just a bunch of losers!
Which the Daily Mail described as modern-day cuckolding.
Cuckolding, yeah. You know what that is, right?
Isn't that what we just described?
Pretty much, yeah. But
Yeah.
they are, it's like he's allowing it.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Right.
cuckold does allow it. It's basically like the guy doesn't stand up for himself, and it lets other people run roughshod on his wife.
So it's not like the height wifing where you're inviting your friend over to test drive your car.
No.
I like this wifery so that wives can bed professional porn stars. Imagine how happy your wife would be. Like, oh, which one is it? Is it that hot guy, that guy, the guy that's wearing the soldier outfit? No, it's Ron Jeremy. Congratulations. Can you imagine that being the professional porn star? That guy's ugly. That's my point. He's got the hairy back and he's fat.
Fat.
Anyway, I thought the Ron Jeremy thing was funny. Liz says, sounds like an STD party. I mean, that's part of the problem, right? Like hot wiring a car, write it like you stole it. So there's a place for my ex-wife to have a marriage. She just needs to cut him in on the meth rocks, right? That's the thing is, how do you keep, I mean, I guess condoms? I don't know. Multiple couples partnered with the adult site wifery. Oh, wait, I already read that. Anyway, hot wifers. It's just a term I hadn't used before, but I know what I've heard that cuckold thing. I have 2 uteruses. Okay. Anyway. I mean, this is, the 70s. It was swing. Yeah. I had a pubic hair transplant after years of insecurity about sparse bush. I'm trying to wonder if I just did the hot wifing thing, how many drops are going to come out of that last story?
That's a lot. Yeah. Well, there's going to be some for sure. There's a lot of drops.
Big, hairy schlong. In the 70s, apparently the thing was you had a party and the guys would drop their car keys in a fishbowl and then the women would reach in and grab them. And whoever's car keys, that's who they'd hook up with. And I remember hearing that probably in my teens and I was like, hey, baby, you looking for a party? The hell is
and the guys are like scoping and they're like, oh man, I hope I get that person.
Right.
I hope I get that person.
A lot of hair on her arms. I like it. A lot means a big bush. I like a big bush.
The best part is that last. Okay, anyway, that one, I was going to read something totally different, but that thumbnail at the top. And then there's more. So I click on that one. Now I've got ex-Playboy model spent over $51,000 to look like a wag. What's a wag?
Shut up, old man.
What's a wag? W-A-G. You know, I can just sit here and click on the thumbnails and not do the stories I actually picked. I need to know what a wag is now. Sorry. W-A-G. What is that? Ex-Playboy model.
You want but you want the slang though, because right?
They're going to give me the slang, I'm sure.
Wives and girlfriends of high-profile sportsmen and women.
What?
It's an acronym. Wives and girlfriends.
Oh, and. I missed the and part.
Yeah. The term may also be used in singular form, wag, to refer to a specific female partner or life partner who is in a relationship with an athlete.
Okay, so now that we know the definition, ex-Playboy model spent over $51,000 to look like a wag. So she's trying to look like someone else, which now gets her free hotel upgrades and access to VIP areas without. So she made herself look like someone that's famous so that she can get invited in. Okay. A 24-year-old woman has gone under the knife one too many times and spent over $51,000 to look like a WAG, an acronym for Wives and Girlfriends of Athletes. Ravina.
There you go. We didn't have to look it up. It was in the story.
Well, I mean,
right?
know, good for you producing up the show. Ravina Hanley, who is admitted to getting rhinoplasty, boob job, and facial harmony surgery.
What an idiot.
Takes pride in often being mistaken for a pro athlete's wife. I want to know who she's supposed to look like. That's where I'm going with this.
I think that it's just there's a general look about them. Then they're like, oh, that looks like a pro athlete's wife. To me, that would probably just be like a skinny blonde with, whatever.
Right. Big hooters and
because seriously, you look at it, it's just like most of these athletes, they have
like. I'm assuming this is her
skinny blonde wives. What did I say?
Yeah, right. Okay, so there's her. I'm trying to see. I want to read down. You might be right. I want to know if that is indeed the case, or she's specifically like, I want to look like that woman that's married to that guy, so I can. Anyway, she's getting into all these clubs and stuff where she usually wouldn't get it. So let me find out. Come on. The association comes from my look, shaped by surgeries and careful planning, styling. The wannabe trophy wife, told Need to Know. The ex-Playboy model. I mean, she's a Playboy model already. Why is she out? I mean, all that work. Ex-Playboy model and influencer said the wild money she spent on looks enhances her overall emotional and physical well-being. And it doesn't hurt that being attractive also comes with many perks, revealing that she loves going trendy high-end restaurants. Hanley elaborated on the special treatment she now receives after reinventing her look. Once I arrived at a restaurant without a reservation, I was immediately escorted to the best table in the house, the influencer explained. See, look, you look the way you want. And right there, I'm like, okay, not my taste, but that's fine. But this is where it gets weird. When the lips are so exaggerated that they don't even look like a person's lips anymore, that, to me, I don't understand that.
Let's pluck all our eyebrows out and then paint them back on.
Yes. That, to me, it looks
what an idiot.
Like some kind of blow-up doll.
The Michael Jackson nose.
Right. It doesn't look like a regular person anymore. It's so exaggerated. Those lips are just like, I don't get it. I mean, from that angle, whatever, that's fine. But that is just, it looks like those robots that they make for single dudes that can't get laid, basically.
I'm thinking about AIDS.
So you're right. She's not looking like this one wife that she can look like. It's this whole look that makes her look like she.
So it is a generalized look.
Yeah,
okay. So that was just a flyer. I was just went off.
No, you're right. That was a good call. I mean, she's I guess a lot of athletes are married to women that do all that lip plumping and everything else.
Yeah, the fake plastic blonde with the big
boobs.
How dare you?
Interesting.
Cool.
We still haven't even got to a story that I actually picked for the show.
1,000.
She's a bot. She is a bot.
Someone isn't gonna like that.
Hi. She's a bot. Good call. We don't know if she's real. Playboy model needs work on the Rottweiler. I know what that means. That's scary. I didn't know what that meant until I met you, Jay. Must be Scottie Pippen's ex-wife that Michael Jordan's son was hooking up with and wanted to marry. That was weird. That was really weird.
Yeah.
You see, Haunted Horse, this is why I'm breaking down stuff from the Urban Dictionary in complete disgusting detail, including wags. Darren's performing a public service to get us all educated on Urban Dictionary so we don't have to look it up or ask questions. Gail says, FYI, the lifestyle is alive and well in Huntington Beach. Hey, don't talk about Silk's wife. Oh, Huntington
Bruh.
Beach. You weren't using a specific example. I may know a few people involved in it. Hulk Hogan, yeah. Hulk Hogan, 2007 Father of the Year. Hulk Hogan, wait, isn't that what Hulk Hogan did with his friend's wife, and the guy 2 pictures?
Yeah.
I didn't. Hulk Hogan hot wifed his friend's wife? I do know that there was that one really religious guy. And he was like really big in Washington, D.C., and he was one of those religious guys until his wife, until the pool boy that was the wife's cuckold. Is that how you pronounce it? Or is it the guy's cuckold?
Yeah, close enough.
Anyway, until he outed them and he had evidence, pictures and videos and stuff. And yeah, it's hard to be a very religious icon if you're pimping out your wife to the pool boy.
Allegedly.
Right. Thank you. Anyway. Oh, did I say racist?
You racist piece of shit.
Urban? Racist? Is urban? Can we just say urban? The Urban Dictionary? Is that racist?
Bruh.
You know what? Eric, you picked the wrong time to stream the show on the beach because this has kind of been kind of adult. Kind of. These are the stories we're not going to have time to get to, but we will this week. I was struck by lightning. The experience changed me forever in the most bizarre way. See, I'm not going to read that article until I see the part in the most bizarre way. Now I'm like, and it's a woman, so I'm like, what happened? I'm interested. Bizarre way, like the most bizarre way. What?
Hey, it's a lady.
My brother could be, this is another story. My brother could be my son. Give me back my son, Jungle Tourette's. My brother could be my son, the disturbing truth behind my dark family secrets. That one hooked me. That's in the folder.
Give me back my son!
Good Samaritan devises ingenious hack to ensure lost wallet finds its rightful owner. It sounds like a big nothing story. So I want to see what this ingenious hack is. Why don't you just put an ad in the paper or whatever? I found a wallet and describe it. Like how much money was in it, whatever, right? So this makes it sound like there's some like new, like he found some wacky, different way of doing things. I don't know.
We actually had one of the members of the club there. She's a former cabinet minister, actually.
The
She's
what?
A local politician. She's a former cabinet minister from Ottawa. So basically it's kind of like the Congress and like that you guys have. They call them cabinet ministers.
This is a long setup.
She lost her wallet after a club meeting on Wednesday, and so she'd canceled all her credit cards and everything, and so it was just like, and like you see her name, like everybody knows who this person is. Everybody in the area, like if you don't know, like you're living under a rock if you don't know who this lady's name is. But you imagine finding her wallet, and like her ID and everything like that. So
I thought you were setting up a drop, and I'm like, that's the longest set for a drop.
No.
All right.
All right. Don't worry, Hot Horse. The kids love it. Yes, the beach party. Peter says, then there Tampa Brad, who was pimping his wife on OnlyFans. Who's Tampa Brad? There a video of him helping her find her earrings on the couch from behind. Then they use the OnlyFans proceed to pay for Scientology?
Yeah. Did they use the trick where she got stuck in the dryer?
Stuck in the dryer?
Yeah, she gets
Somebody
stuck.
got a dick?
So she's stuck in the dryer, so so her bottom's hanging out. It's like, oh, let me help you with that. Let me help you pull your arm out.
Right.
I have to. Yeah. So.
Right. Oh my goodness. Interesting. By the way, breaking. Wait.
Shit
Big
is about
news.
to get real.
Big news.
HollywoodRejects.com
Can you clarify
has
what
breaking
teabagging
news.
is?
All right, big news,
Right
folks.
in my face.
End of the third inning. Giants up 1-0 over the Astros. Go Giants! Woo!
Oh my God, who the hell
cares?
You know, they're gonna break my heart. They're up two wins, one loss, and they're gonna break my heart because the fucking Dodgers cheat and spend more money than any other team, and they go and buy rings. I hate the Dodgers so much, but right now the Giants have a chance. So you're saying there's a chance, yeah, until the middle of the season when the Dodgers are so far out in front. I mean, we'll be playing for a wild card. But 1-0 over the cheating Astros. Oh, don't let Steve hear me say that. Even though they do cheat. It's been documented. They cheated their way to a World Series. Okay. We're almost done. You got 5 minutes.
Right.
You got anything to talk about? All right. Got anything to talk about?
Yeah, exactly, right?
Step your game up.
I'm watching the Blue Jays play the former Montreal Expos,
the Washington
Nationals.
Wait, is it Capitals?
I'm surprised that they're like this early in the season. Aren't the Nationals in the National League?
Nationals.
Like,
I said Capitals.
I don't know. Are they? I think they are. Like, why are they playing a
what?
What do you call it? An interleague game?
Are you sure?
This.
I'm looking now. So American League.
I could be wrong, but I thought the Nationals.
Well, I don't know. That's why I'm looking it up. I think you are right. They are in the National League. And who's playing them? Toronto?
The Blue Jays. The Blue Jays.
That is weird.
So, would you call them interleague games?
Whatever. Yeah, I mean, whatever.
I'm surprised that they're, but unless it's some kind of like nostalgic thing where, because they actually, before they were doing interleague games, you would have the Blue Jays play the Expos. They
well,
would play
right.
like
I mean, in preseason, the Giants would always play the A's because
exactly.
They were in the same town. Now the A's are in Sacramento temporarily.
Right. So, anyways, 4-2 for the Jays. And actually, there's a lot of BS going on up in the Toronto area. And I'm surprised. I'm surprised that there's that many people at the game. But I mean,
is it in Toronto?
It's in Toronto. Yeah,
is that a dome stadium?
Yeah, the concrete toilet bowl known as the Sky Dome, which is actually now called Rogers Center, because Rogers is a major telecommunications network. It's one of the giant telecommunications networks in Canada, and they sponsor several stadiums and whatnot. So yeah, it's called the Rogers Center. It's no longer the Sky Dome.
Jay says Andre Dawson was his favorite Expo.
Nice. Yeah, I was a Gary Carter fan.
Oh yeah.
Number 8, Gary Carter. Yeah, and I would say Tim Raines was a close second. You know, it was really funny. Remember Mark Gretzelanic? Remember that name?
I don't remember. That's the only one of the 3 I don't know.
Okay, Mark Gretzelanic. He played for the Expos, but he also played for, I think he played for the Dodgers, if I'm not mistaken. The funniest damn thing, aside from Harry Carey trying to pronounce Hideki Irabu's name, Aruba. There's some controversy on how to say his name. Is Harry Carey trying to say Mark Gretzelanic? I mean, literally, like he sounded drunk. I mean, he was probably drunk during a lot of broadcasts.
He sounded drunk every game, though.
Yeah,
honestly.
Right? So, but yeah,
Walker.
him trying to say Mark Gretzelanic was very funny.
See, I know Larry
You drank
Walker,
a lot.
I know Larry Walker as a Colorado Rocky more than anything else.
Yeah, well, he was an Expo
launch
too.
him out.
Man, that it's not even just it angers me that you had that lockout season or the strike season in '94.
Right.
There is no guarantees, and people have done analytics. They've done those fake World Series and fake things, whatever, with the teams, and they've put them into video games and programs and done these algorithms and everything. And most of them come back and say that 94 Expos team would not have won the World Series. They may not have even have gotten out of the championship series, the NLCS game. They may they may not have even made it to the World Series. But that was the best Expos team that there ever was. You look at some of the players that went through the Expos team, went through their system. They were like the farm club. They were the unofficial farm club for like the rest of the league. I mean, Pedro Martinez, who else? Like Larry Walker, for instance. He went through that system. Just it's unbelievable. If I'm not mistaken, didn't who's the dude that I'm drawing a blank? The big unit.
Randy Johnson?
Didn't he play for the Expos?
I don't remember.
So, but I'm like, there were so many awesome players that went through there, and it just sucks. And now I don't even have a fucking baseball team, and it's really hard to cheer for the Blue Jays. This is actually a Blue Jays hat.
Yeah.
It's like a alternative
It's a red jay.
a uniform, but this is actually a Blue Jays hat. I got it when I was in. I actually bought it when I was in Montreal. They were selling them for like dirt cheap because nobody wants Blue Jays memorabilia there. So I think I got this hat for like $15 or something, which is a steal in Canada because most hats like these, it's like I think it's one of the what do you call it? The Era hats, and it's a fitted hat, and normally these will go for like $45 in Canada.
That's a pretty good deal, but, I got a better deal. Look at this. San Francisco Giants. I got it for free because I bet Paulie on a Dodgers-Giants series, and I won. And he had to buy me the
New
hat.
Era. New Era is the type of hat. Yeah, this one's a New Era hat as well.
Era.
So you see.
Era.
Yeah, so, and I actually did buy this one in Cincinnati.
Nice.
I did not buy it at the ballpark. I bought it at Dick's Sporting Goods. I think I paid $25 for that. They were selling those hats in the stadium for $40.
Well, in the stadium, yeah. Yeah,
Crazy.
I won. I did.
You won. You did
That's
it.
what I told Paulie when I won the hat.
You won.
I said I won. Yeah. Dodger fan.
And he said,
Buy me a fucking hat, Dodger fan.
And you were such a nice guy. You said, Paulie, I really appreciate you getting me this hat. I'm going to take you on a cruise.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yes, we did go on a cruise. And I wore this hat on the cruise.
Yeah, he won that cruise.
Hey, real quick, when you said 94 strike season, you know what the first thing I think of as a Giants fan? Matt Williams on the Giants was going for the home run record at the time held by Roger Maris, and I thought he was going to get it because, they were like, he's like 1 run or 2 runs over where he should be at this time of year. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he's going to get it. He's going to get it. And the fucking strike happened. And then we didn't get to see if he would get it. And that's what I remember.
It really sucks when really significant stuff like that happens. And then, there is a really significant record about to be broken in the NHL. Wayne Gretzky has held most goals, most assists, most points for the longest time, right? It's Alexander Ovechkin from Washington Capitals, and he's almost on pace. I think there's 10 games left, and if he breaks the record, I think he will break it in under the amount of games that Gretzky set the record. So we'll see what happens, but I think he's about 5 away.
I didn't know
from
he was going to do
record.
it under the amount of games. I thought he was going to do it just because he compiled more years than I didn't know that. That's interesting.
No, most other have. Let me just double check here on this. So we got time for this?
Sure.
Real quick.
Why
Okay.
not?
Goal scoring.
If people don't want to log out, they can take off, and we'll see them tomorrow.
Yeah. So most goals in a career. So Ovechkin is at 1483 games played, and Gretzky did it in 1487. Ovechkin is 4. Yeah, he's 4 away from tying and 5 away from breaking the record. There's about 10 games left in the season, so it's possible that he could do it. So he's at 890 goals, and Gretzky is at 894 goals.
You think he's going to do it he's only got how many games though?
About 10 games. This is about 10 games.
Yeah, but how many games before to beat Gretzky? It's less than 10.
Yeah,
to do it in fewer.
He's probably. It's tough to say. He'd basically have to get a goal a game, more than a goal a game, because he's got 4 games to go to get.
He does it, but not before Gretzky.
Not before Gretzky.
Before Gretzky.
So the other astonishing record is you look down on the list. 11th on the list is Mario Lemieux. He's got 690 goals, but in 915 games. He has If Mario Lemieux was healthy, like he didn't have all of he didn't have the back injuries and then the lymphoma, he would have broken Gretzky's goal record for sure. But the most astonishing record is that Gretzky has more assists than the next person has points.
Wow.
That is incredible. So the next person on the list for points is Jaromir Jagr. He played almost like 300 more games than Gretzky. And he has 1,921 points. 1,921. Gretzky has 1,963 assists alone. Wow. So there's no way anybody's going to break that.
Is Crosby in the top 5?
No. You'd be surprised at the top 5. So the top in goal. Are you talking points or
points?
Just in points. Okay. So the top 5 in points. Let's see. Wayne Gretzky, Jaromir Jagr, Mark Messier, Gordie Howe, and Ron Francis. Wow. Yeah, he played a lot of games. Francis played 1,731 games.
Gordie Howe accumulated because he lasted so long, right? That's why he compiled.
Yeah, Gordie Howe played the most out of anybody that's on this list.
Yeah.
1,767 games.
Yeah.
Crosby is
early
like
40s,
10th.
Gordie Howe? Wasn't it like 43?
He played into his 50s.
Oh, was it 50s?
Yeah, he played in 5 decades, dude.
Jeez. Holy shit.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Or did he play in 4 decades? I guess it would be 4 decades.
Because, he wasn't playing when he was, like 9 years old.
Yeah, Crosby, as far as points go, Crosby is number 10 on the list for points. So, yeah. It's interesting. Interesting stuff. Yeah. But that like I said, that alone.
Hockey, so I just know the big names.
Yeah, but that like I said, it's just astonishing. More assists than the next person has points.
Gail
That's
says,
incredible.
Remember back when Gretzky played no on hit? Wait, remember back when Gretzky? I can't even talk. Gretzky played no on hit him. He would dance behind the net and never get hit.
Well, no one hit it. Well, there's a reason why no one hit him because most of the time he played with Dave Semenko and they would have gotten their ass kicked.
Enforcers, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You
but
did not
there was another thing though, like
his
vision was amazing and he was able to avoid a lot of hits. He wasn't a big guy. He was skinny. He's not real
he
tall.
Had enforcers. I mean, you didn't.
He wasn't extremely fast, but his vision and being able to anticipate the play is what made him incredible. So,
all right, we can go on hockey apparently forever, but we'll stop. Jay says Crosby
enough hockey talk.
Chump compared to Gordie. Okay, let's wrap this up. Be back tomorrow. The water hole with I have. Look, we're just rotating people through here. Bacon's awesome. He's come on here. He texted me today. Hey, I got time tonight, so I don't know. It'll either be me tomorrow by myself or someone else or maybe Ryan. I don't know. So
yeah, it just every once in a while it happens. My wife had a seminar tonight, so she's like, "Oh, I'm going to be gone. I have a seminar at 7. Your show comes on at 8 our time." I'm just like, "Okay, I'm doing it." So yeah,
cool.
It's just hit or miss, but always glad to do it. Always fun.
Awesome. All right. We'll see y'all tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific. I mean, once again, I have to put the asterisk on there this week. If I get stuck at work, look at my Twitter feed. I'll let you know if the show's going to run late. But hopefully, cross fingers, they'll all go at the time plan this week. All right. You got last to say goodbye?
There's your last one.
All right, we're out of here. All right. Late.